Welcome, everyone, to episode 81 of the Unwrapped Leader, where we get raw, real, and relevant in the new network marketing so you can become a gifted leader in your business. I'm Dracy Dewar, and I am down here in the GC in Australia and super excited to be sharing with you guys today topic on 4 steps to really set up a kick-ass year in 2024. So yes, Teisha and I finished off our episode last week, and it was about the 23 lessons that we had learned over the last year in 2023. And then we also talked about some power words that were really inspiring us leading into the new year, into 2024. And so we talked about these words, and I thought this is our last episode for the year. So I just want to lean in and say to you guys, those of you that have been following us this year, thank you for your support. We so appreciate it. And we really, really hope you're getting a lot of nuggets out of this podcast. We have been consistent for the last 52 months of this year with a podcast on many topics that hopefully have been incredibly relevant to you in your business and what is actually going on. And so we wanted to finish this year off on how you can amplify your year next year into 2024 and be a lot stronger in your business. And so we thought we'd talk about some steps here that it's actually going to take. But before I kickstart that, I kind of really wanted to talk about these 4 W's that could really maybe help you unwrap where you're trying to go and how you're trying to get there. And so I really wanted to talk about those words: where, when, why, and who. And I want you to think about it. I want you to think about that here in your business is, where are you going? You know, where are you going in this business? And really sit down and ponder and think about, where would you like to go? If failure was not an option and success is your future because it looks so bright and you're saying yes to the opportunity to create a bright future, where is it that you want to go? And I'm asking you, why? Why do you want to go there? Tell us why. Why is it important? And then as soon as you answer that, ask yourself again, why? And do it at least 3, 4, if not 5 times so you can really get deep down and knowing why you want to do this. And then when? When do you want to do this? When do you want to do it? Now? Or set a deadline, set a date. That's how you can help goal set. And then the last one is who. Who do you want to bring with you on this journey? I want to really help you unwrap that, because the first step you need to have a kick-ass year is to give yourself a kickstart for the year so you can get yourself into gear. Because let's just face it, the company that you're with is your vehicle. Okay, but you need to find the fuel to get this car to that destination of where you want to go. And so you also know you need to not only have fuel, but you got to get a checkup every once in a while. You need to change it up a bit and get that checkup. And so you need that support. You need that help to make sure you're on the right path. You have the accountability. You're looking after that vehicle. So I'm asking you, though, that vehicle also is a vessel for you of who do you want to go with you in it? Okay. Who do you want to fill that car up with and go on that journey with you? And so to do that, you need to have that vision. Okay. So this is step 1, is really working through where you want to go, who you want to go with, why you want to do it, and when you're going to do this, and getting that vision of yours crystal clear. I know we talked about, and we did a vision board workshop. We did the Fierce Vision Board workshop last year. If you've not had a chance to do it, please reach out to us, happily to share it with you. But it really helps you nut out those things that really matter. And why I'm going to just really share this with you is, what are the things that matter to you? And we've talked about this, and I'm sharing this. For me, family, my finances, my frame of mind, my future, my fitness, and my faith. We even did a topic on this, on each one of these topics last year. Just go and check it out if you haven't seen any of them. They're at the beginning of the year. But I need you now to go and rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on these areas that are really important to you. So I'm going to rate myself on all those different areas, and from a scale of 1 to 10. So in my faith, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I feel I'm feeling on my faith? My faith being having an attitude of gratitude. My faith is around believing in the flow, but if it's meant to be, it's up to me. My faith believing in meditating, prayer, as well as visualization. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would I rate myself on there? Just like my family, in the relationships that I have, my family and my friends, is how do I rate myself on my relationships? My finances on a scale of 1 to 10. How do I rate myself in my finances on a scale of 1 to 10? And is there room for improvement? So I'm asking you to go through every one of those areas of your life, and I'm asking you to rate yourself. What is your score? Okay. And what would you like your score to be in 2024? That is the mantra that you want to share with yourself. What is my score for 2024? So take the time to really cultivate what that vision looks like for you. And a great way to do that is to do our vision board workshop in there. So you can work out not only what those things are, you can get an image, a photo for each one of the things that are important to you. And again, you can rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know where you're going and how you're going to get there. And so that is your step one, is take the time for yourself now before the end of this year. I know we're probably leaning into the next few days, so you need to have a date with yourself. Don't go into 24 not knowing what you want to do. Maybe you have a rough idea, but you need to get it out of your head. You need to get it onto paper. You need to get it so it's visual, so you can start creatively visualizing it on a day-to-day basis. So that's number one. Number two, you need the checkup from the neck up. And what we're highly recommending is you want to do a gifts analysis of yourself. A gifts analysis, if this is the first time you're leaning in and listening, it is our take of a SWOT analysis, meaning your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Well, we've just turned it into something better. That's something that we know could guide you. And it's in our free resources if you want to grab a copy of it. But again, it's just meaning you need to work out what your gifts are. Okay, what are your strengths? Number two is, what are the things that you know you need to improve on? Number three is, what is the future opportunities that you see for yourself? And then number four happens to be, what are the threats? What do you see the things that hold you back, or see the things as your challenges, see the obstacles in your way? Because once you can identify that, you can work on getting the strategy, getting the support that you need to help you overcome that. And that's what the S's in gifts is: support. What kind of support do you need? Going into 2024, what do you need to improve on? What are the obstacles in your way? And what kind of support do you need to overcome them? What do you need to do to level up in 2024? Okay. I know myself personally, I know a lot of people out there are been frozen and stuck, overwhelmed, distracted, and they need the help. Maybe they need a coach for accountability. Maybe they need to do a workshop on that specific area they want to improve on. So if it's social media, we have our social media course that we always highly recommend. It's a great start to get you understanding the different platforms that you can perform on and know how to post with purpose and attract an audience, work on your brand presence. Okay. So again, find out what you need to improve on and who do you need to help you. And so that's number two, is doing the gifts analysis, going to do a self-assessment. And then number three happens to be, you need to get yourself on a 90-day action plan. You need to plan. If you're in business for yourself, you need to work out a plan, a quarterly plan. So for Q1, you want to set yourself up. And why I'm saying that, it is so important, because think about it. What you are doing or not doing today will affect you in 90 days from now. And so setting up your year, you really want to set it up for what are you going to do in those first 30 days. And then it's rinse and repeat for 4 quarters. Okay. So if you're setting up 2024 Q1, what are the activities that you need to do to set that year up? What is the activities you need to do? And I'm going to help you think about the important things you need to focus on. And that happens to be new business. Okay. If you're growing your business, it's all about the new business. It's your new customers. It's your new distributors. It is your new leaders. Okay. Those are the things that you want to work on. And you need to be creating a 30, 60, 90-day success story. And so if you don't have any recruits or you don't have any future leaders, then you need to set yourself in that state of you being that newbie and you setting up that first quarter for yourself. So what does that look like? How many new customers? How many new distributors? And are you looking for a new leader, or do you have somebody to work with as a new leader in that first quarter? Because you need to know what you want to activate if you want to elevate. And to do that, you got to dedicate yourself to your daily disciplines. So set up that 90-day action plan, take a calendar, get yourself a new calendar for 2024. So if you haven't done that already, which I'm assuming you would have, so you can work on your first quarter, January, February, and March, because we know that is what's going to set you up. And then number 4 is, okay, what's that first 2 weeks you're going to do to start yourself in January? So what day are you getting back into work, and what are you going to do in those first 2 weeks, the first 30 days, as that's really going to matter. So you can create these new habits to kickstart yourself in 2024. What are your non-negotiables? Sit down and work that up. I know you want to pack in that first 2 weeks, no matter what, is how many events do you plan to do, whether it's online or offline, that showcase your products or showcase your opportunity. You need to be able to think about, how are you engaging to attract that new business? So what is that daily discipline? Is it online? Is it offline? Is it both? And so what are those daily disciplines? So much so that I would highly recommend, what can you do to set up some new habits in the new year? That's why Teisha and I have put together a 30-day habit challenge. Okay. And we're giving it to you free. It just means you need to go into our Gifted Leaders community on Facebook, and every day we will be putting out a challenge, and it's going to be challenges that help you grow. It helps you stay focused on your daily disciplines, but more importantly, it's a great way to kickstart your year so you can have a perfect score in 24. Okay, so just recapping, remember, number 1 is your vision board. Number 2, do a gifts analysis for yourself. Number 3, work through your 90-day action plan. And number 4, let's set up those first 30 days into action. So I hope that's been helpful. And if you're looking for some new tools or looking for some support and help, I highly recommend even go and check out, I believe it is episode, let me just double check here. It is episode 28. I did, and it was called Brand New Direction. And it really helps you if you're trying to reset your business, or if yourself personally, what are the things I need to focus on? It talks about brand new direction, 3 power words, meaning, is it your personal brand? Do you need to start working on your personal brand? You need to tweak it. You need to even do something about it. The power of personal branding is so important for you to grow your business online, for that like, know, and trust. Number 2, new, okay? Focusing on that new business and how important new business is so your business can grow, not go. And direction, how to help you have that vision, how to give you direction so people are attracted to you because they want to go with somebody that's going places, okay? So going places, where are you going? Who are you going to take with you? When are you going to get there? And why? Hope you got some nuggets out of this. Go and see what your favorite podcasts are of the last 52 weeks. We'd love to hear from you. How many have you been watching? Have you been following us every week? Do you catch one here or there from now into the new year? I hope you've enjoyed this. Go and see that episode I recommended on Brand New Direction. But let us know what you've been enjoying. If there's any resources that I shared that you can't see on our website, please reach out to us, as well as we are taking enrollments for the social media MVP program. It's been great 2023 with all of you guys. I look forward to amplifying the year in 2024 and making it a fantastic score for you. You guys like this? If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe. If you haven't, share it with a friend or a business builder to help you grow in 2024, guys. And if you're listening in on a podcast, please, a 5-star review. Have a great year and Happy New Year.